What's up, y'all? What's up? What's poppin'? What's good? We up in here, Photo Fame Live. Shout out to the members on the event. Shout out to everybody on the replay. What's good, y'all? What up? How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see everybody, y'all. What's up, y'all? Just gonna get into it real quick. Y'all know how I do. Get into it. Drop the link. And then we out. And we're gonna do a marathon soon too, y'all. Last year we did a marathon on the 4th. That was the first one, so I might do another one this 4th. But stay tuned. What's up, Miss Sheila? What's up, y'all? Good to see everybody. What's up, Shayna? Shayna. Make sure y'all subscribe to Shayna. One track Shayna. C Walker. What's up, Kyle Walker? How y'all doing? Anyway, y'all, what's popping? What's good? This is the show for information. The show to let us know what's going on in America and around the world in real time. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about stuff that don't be on the news, stuff that's going to affect our life, things like that. Anyway, I was talking about earlier, when I was on the live earlier, and I was talking about Lil Wayne doing those two shows. He got 2 Las Vegas residents, and I was breaking down, this is part of the new direction of rap for those who are established. And now, what I didn't know, what I saw today, is 50 Cent was headlining in Vegas, and he brought out Cameron. All right? And 2 New York icons. The reason why I'm also speaking about this is to show the progress and to show how things have changed. And we also going to take a look at how some things have panned out. Because y'all know I've been documenting this thing called rap and how rap is coming to an end. And now we're going to take a look at how, being that rap is coming to an end or has already been closed, we're going to see who was successful and who made smart moves throughout their career. And in 2024, we're just going to look at who sustained from the rap game. You know, where did it all go at? We're just taking a look. What up, Ski? I see you, bro. What's up, Ski? What's good? Yeah, y'all. History, man. So look, like I say, man, y'all remember Dipset and G-Unit had that beef? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Cameron had the song Curtis? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember 50 was doing this day? You also remember a couple years ago, do y'all remember when 50 and Jimmy was cool? 50 and Jim Jones was cool. Did you see them going back and forth? But see, one thing you got to always know, what you should know, is that bosses are always going to come to the table. See, the workers, the flunkies, they're going to beef, but the bosses always going to come to the table. It's the same thing like in war. When you understand war and rulership, when you understand kingdoms, you always notice kings don't fight. Kings and queens do not fight each other. It's not going to happen. But the pawns and all that, they do the fighting. Kings never going to put a hand on each other. That's another thing you can learn from Game of Thrones. For those who don't know about rulership. Anyway, the point is this, man. These dudes, man, they back popping, man. And I'm proud to see them. You know why? Because they're something like my peers, something like that. You feel me? So to see my brothers from New York still winning, looking good out here, it's a good look. And it's a good look for hip-hop. Why? Because they are showing us how you're supposed to carry yourself at the end of your rap career or when your rap career has been ended. Meaning it. You could end your own rap career, you get it? So I'm going to say these guys ended their own career to get into other things. And they always been like that because they always have been true hustlers. And Jim Jones was a fake hustler. We'll look at that too. The point is, man, this is the picture updated just to show y'all modern times of how even they trolled the whole world. And even if they didn't troll the whole world, we still see 2 grown men that have buried the hatchet to get new money in a new world, in a new day. So I'm going to say it again. They had beef. New York was in a frenzy. But recently in Vegas, New York came together and 50 Cent was headlining and he brought out Cameron to show him some love, put some money in his pocket. That's how it go. Because like we said, see, being that we at the end of hip hop, only the people with hits are going to eat. So this is where we're going to see who really got the hits, who cashing out. Another thing y'all going to notice what you've been seeing. You've been noticing little by little, a lot of rappers just been disappearing. Y'all notice how people been disappearing? I'll give you an example. I know a lot of y'all on Instagram, but I know y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all starting to see more and more rappers are going live less. And another thing you're gonna notice, when they do go live, they not showing off like they used to. Remember how they was always showing off their new car? They was always showing off some shit. Them in the jewelry store, right? You'll see when you do see the rappers, they not showing off like they used to. And I don't even be on the gram a lot, but I just know how the shit go. Get it? So my point is, man, everybody on their last leg. All the people like Lil Wayne, and y'all remember Lil Wayne came to New York. He linked up with Dipset and Cam. My point is, you're gonna see the hustlers always link up, and the hustlers always gonna eat. So now we can look at this, how it was all a big joke. Now let's go back in the time to show you how it was all a joke. That whole Dipset G-Unit beef. Because these guys been cool, man. Told you they all family, man. They all family, man. Everybody started out together, man. Everybody started, man. I was just in the background around a lot of this shit. But the point I'm trying to show y'all is it was always about the money, man. And these dudes never was gonna hurt each other. It was always about the money and the hype, and keep rap popping, man. Even though, like I said, I'm gonna be honest, it was a time when all New York rappers could have came together. But 50 was set tripping. But what people forget, 50 Cent only started set tripping because the industry tried to blackball him and keep him out. Plus, it was already attempts on his life. So that's why when he got in the game, he was beefing with everybody. But I want y'all to see at that time, when New York had the game, everybody was on top. It was just one thing. Everybody was beefing. When back in the day, in the 80s, 90s, all the rappers from New York was cool with each other. They didn't beef with each other. It wasn't like that. They did music together. You get it? So this era was all beef, but really what it was, 50 had a grudge because the industry had tried to box him out, blackball him, and they left him for dead. So that's what started all the friction. And y'all know he started winning when he got with Eminem and them, but that's what started all the friction, y'all. All that beef in New York was always over money in the crown, man. It was always over money, man. Get it? It was always over money. So now let's go back to Jim Jones, because now we're going to fast forward. We see these brothers shining. You see Jimmy got played. How Jimmy got played? Well, y'all remember when everybody know the history. You was told about how Jim Jones wanted to stage a fake beef with him and Cameron. And that was supposed to do something. They were supposed to have a gimmick and blow up. But what Cam told you, Cam said he seen back then when Jim said that, he said it sounded stupid back then. And you'll see, ever since Jimmy said that to Cam, Jimmy has never been the same, or Joel Santana, because y'all forget Jimmy and Joel's had went against Cam at one point. And he wasn't rocking with them. He only forgave them to get some of that new Dipset money. But the point is, the same exact thing, 50 had Lloyd Banks and Yayo, but you'll see, really, they never really disrespected Cam like that. It was never no major disrespect. But 50 they ain't like Jimmy for real at one point. But the point is, y'all, these dudes been cool, man. And like I said, back then, Jim Jones he wasn't even in the picture. He was in the background somewhere. He was nobody. Yeah, he probably was a blunt roller. But, Cam started letting him open up the mic, and it's just showing you the history with Mace. Y'all know Mace came up with Cam, and then y'all know 50 had signed Mace. My point is, man, all these dudes been together, man. And there's nothing new. Point is, man, now I want y'all to see how Jimmy doing bad. And he got played. Jimmy is broke. Jimmy didn't play his cards right, y'all. Jimmy sold us that he was a hustler. Jimmy was never a hustler, y'all. Jimmy was just a dude with a mouthpiece. And once he learned how to infiltrate the industry and get checks, that's what he did. That's why he started doing videos, get the check. He started learning about those budgets. But when it came time to generating revenue, Jimmy couldn't do it. That's why Jimmy hurting right now, y'all. Jimmy has to always be around somebody. Now you can see Jimmy without Max B writing, without Stack Bundles, without Dipset, Jewels, without the glam and the glitz. This is Jim Jones right now, y'all. This is how the man walk around. I never made it with Jim Jones is that. Never. I would never walk around how he walk around. I'm just showing y'all. People didn't want to believe it. This dude was people's hero, man. Get it? And now he's not in Vegas, man. Man, Cam might not never do another Dipset reunion again. So now you're going to see that Jimmy can't get no money. Do y'all remember when Jimmy was always trying to sell some shit? Vamp Life clothing, that shit flopped. The nigga was trying to sell cell phones. Jimmy tried to sell a lot of shit. Somehow, it never panned out because he was getting cheap shit from China. And the point, I just wanted y'all to see how everything panning out, man. Things going in different directions. Why am I showing you that? I'm showing you how Cam and Jimmy was tight. But now Cam don't fuck with Jimmy. And then Cam and 50 squashed the beef. Why? So they can get some new money. That's why. And Jimmy, you're going to be starving. That's how it's panning out, bro. You can't even keep a cut. You get it? Even though, yeah, you got your shit braided now, but I'm showing you the dimensions of Jim Jones, what he been doing all these years. And I was showing y'all how these rap dudes like Jimmy, they got too hooked with Instagram and going live. All right? Gilly, they was all on the same type of time. They was sitting on their ass, trying to collect a couple of dollars going live, but they wasn't putting no real work. They was just trying to get a check. That's why you heard about $1 million worth of game. They got a check. They're still rappers. They just took the rap game to podcasting. They can't get no more rap checks. Now they try to get podcast checks. But the ones who are hustlers, they are having like 5 doors open. So we're looking at how the man that was certified gangster, balling, 10 chains on, all this shit. Now y'all want y'all to see. And even though his whole swag come from the real Jim Jones. So he always been a fraud. And the point is, this Jim Jones, you see all them dead people, he led a lot of people to destruction, just like this Jim Jones did, where he was claiming blood, claiming non-trade gangster, but he don't claim blood no more. He's just washed up. Because you know why? It's not popular to be a blood. Jim Jones got rich off claiming blood. When you take blood away from Jimmy, now look at him. That's my whole point. Now you look at Jim Jones without all the blood talk, without all the flags and all that. Now look at him. And maybe you'll understand why Jimmy always been running back and forth to Atlanta. And the last time he caught them charges in Atlanta. You get it? And then another thing about Jimmy, people forgot. People forgot Jim Jones, one of the first people wearing what you see now. Did y'all forget that? Y'all forgot Jim Jones was the first person running around with tight pants with his ass out? People don't understand. Jim Jones knew about rainbow money back then, y'all. Jim Jones knew about if you had a certain rap fan base from the rainbow community, you would be successful. He knew that back then. Can you see what Jim Jones is doing, y'all? That's why I say, miss me with a lot of that talk. People be talking. Everything is out the bag now, y'all. And a lot of y'all got finesse, hoodwink, you got played, and you stupid because you was following idiots. Now you get to see. Jimmy was never no real gangster. All right? So as you see, 400,000. This is recent. You don't believe me? Check the scoreboard. Recent, updated June 1st. All right? Even though these numbers are not 100% accurate, but guess what? It could be under, could be over. All you got to know is in that range. It ain't changed because he ain't doing shit. He ain't getting no money. All right? He was the man, right? Point is this. Just showing y'all, man. Look, this is from 2013. Didn't I just break down to y'all the other day when all that shit started, the bomber era? And I went to the specific year, like 2013. That's when you started seeing all that shit, right? Well, Jim Jones is getting his work on back then. Now let me show you some of the comments from 2013, and it might blow your mind. Check out some of these comments from this post right here. Everything is wrong from top to bottom, and the T looks like a bra, and the ass showing is too much for my eyes. The funny thing is, they think they appear manly, but they come across as gay. 11 years ago, y'all. Y'all see where we at now? This is where a lot of it started at. The fruity thug, man. See that? Just want to try to see, man. A lot of people got away with a lot of shit, but I wasn't buying it. So let's look some more, man. Now you see what Jimmy worth? 400,000. 50 Cent, 40 million. Even though 50 got sued, 50 been through some shit. He blew a lot of money as well. According to various sources, 50 Cent net worth is estimated to be around 40 million. As of March 2024, he has earned over 250 million from his music career, but he has also spent a lot of money on his lavish lifestyle, legal fees, taxes, and debt. And I'm willing to bet 50 Cent got some of that money hidden, but just to see, even though he made a lot, even though he blew a lot, he still got 40 million. Jimmy has 400,000. Jewels, you see him with $1 million. Jimmy has 400,000. So you're able to see out of all the phenomenon, out of all of the so-called pretty boy acts, all of the chains and the Harlem swag, you're now starting to see that everybody from Harlem is not that smart. Reference point, Joel Santana, Jim Jones, Diddy, and Dame Dash. See, I named all the 4 dumb niggas from Harlem in the rap game, and I done proved it already on this channel. None of them was as smart as they portrayed. But you're going to see, one dude from Harlem, from Lenox Ave, is going to stay smart because he always been smart. And smart people going to stay smart. Get it? That's what they do. They're going to stay smart. I told you, some people are always going to win no matter what. Some people are always going to find a way to eat. And I'm from that cloth. That's why I respect these dudes, regardless. It's over with now. Streets is dead, y'all. We ain't got to put in the street boundary. We're going to talk business now. When it comes to business, some people always going to make sun shake, man. So understand that. And I got to show you the levels because y'all see me troll rappers, but I'll be trying to show you this how you're supposed to be in your grace of glory. You rap when you feel like it. You do shows when you feel like it. Most of the time, you have a revenue coming in. That's how it goes. All right? Self-made, self-paid. You get self-made, self-paid, then you take other people's money when they want to give it to you. You get it? Them deals. Yeah. So let's go to show you that these brothers are breaking bread. And what? They got a history. That's why. So it ain't nothing to bury the hatchet. Get it? So I was showing y'all how a lot of our people in the street and a lot of people that's not famous or rich hold grudges for the rest of their life. Holding grudges is behavior of broke people and poor people from the ghetto, from the hood, man. That's what it is. See? Not burying hatchets, holding grudges. Whole time shit don't even add up to no money, no nothing. Get it? But see, smart people, business people, they understand that, man. Hey, if nobody got killed, no blood was shed, man, let that shit go. Let's move on, get some money. That's the real world, y'all. Politicians show you that all the time. All right? Business people show you that all the time. That's how it go. That's the real world. Jimmy was in a fantasy land. He was portraying the role of a gangster, thug, a fake hustler. But when it's all said and done, the glamour and glitz, when you by yourself, you see the truth. He wasn't that talented because he never was a real rapper. Jimmy was Cameron's hype man. Everybody knows this, but the world bought Jim Jones as a gangster blood from around the world. You get it? That was a straight killer. No, this Jim Jones was the real killer. He caught 900 bodies in one day. All right, that's the real Jim Jones, the real killer who finessed the church, and he tried to make an album called On My Way to Church. But he had niggas from the street following him, and more than 900 niggas died following Jim Jones. All right, the fake Jim Jones. See the pattern? Rick Ross got his name from the real Rick Ross. Get it? 50 Cent name is from the old stick-up kid 50 Cent. Rappers. Just showing y'all. It's just entertainment, man. So anyway, like I said, Cam has $6 million on the books. And I'm pretty sure with Cam, I'm pretty sure he got some things moving under the table. But as far as on the books, assets, $6 million. So you also got to look. He ain't do nothing in a long time. He don't really got too much to do. He got the channel popping. He got other things going on. So he's chilling at his age. Get it? Now we're going to look. 6 million. And then we got to look back at, Jimmy. Joel's got one. You get it? But Jimmy got 400,000, y'all. He's way off. So we got to ask this question. Let's hold up. Even when you look at Jim Jones, right? 400,000. Cam got 6 million. Cam has 5.5 million more than him. We just talking numbers. Jim Jones doesn't even have 10%. He don't even have 10% of what Cameron got. Not even 10%. Get it? So that means Jim Jones didn't make no money. This fool, y'all, for those who don't know, he cannot even afford a brownstone in Brooklyn. And he's from New York City. Y'all got to understand, it's people in New York City that can buy brownstones. There's foreigners coming there. It's people from the city own brownstones that never rapped a day in their life. This fool cannot even own a brownstone. But he sold the world dreams, y'all. But now we looking at this shit 20 years later. And that's why I told y'all the streets is dead. See Jim Jones? You see some of y'all hero? This is Jim Jones now, recent. It's what he's doing in the house, rapping. His son is grown now. I remember his son was a baby. That's his son, y'all, making beats. His son, I remember he was a baby on the show. This is Jim Jones bonded with his son. Jim Jones lost his mind, y'all. I'm telling y'all what happened. All right? Jim Jones lost his mind. You see him? See what rap do to you, y'all? Told you that's your brain on rap. When you never grow up from rap, you're going to be an idiot. You're never going to be Nothing. That man didn't even want to be a husband. A woman wanted to marry him. That was official. He could have been started a family, grew, started businesses, but he wanted to be a rapper. He wanted to be cool. He wanted to be in the streets with his hat backwards and pull up in Harlem and park his car at the chicken spot. But now his ass gonna stay going to that chicken spot because he didn't make no real moves. All right. Reason why I say that, some people get opportunities and some of us don't. He a nigga that got it and blew it and he ain't never coming back. All right. So fast forward, the same peers that he was with every day, the same niggas he was beefing with, now they still together and winning. But this shows what I was telling people. A lot of people try to control their narrative now, but you can't do that because your glory comes in the end. Your story will be written in the end. And who you are in the end, that's who you really are. That's how it goes. So now you see who's really who. You saw them back then. You saw Cam and 50 Cent career. You saw how both of their shit panned out. You saw their ups and downs. But somehow, years later, on the last day, you still see them come out on top with smiles on their face. You also see them enjoying their life. They're not mad and miserable. And some people don't know about energy. Now, I'm going to show y'all energy, man, for those who don't know. Look at these two guys' energy. You will see they're glowing. They're happy with joy. Now, you look at this dude. Look at his energy. It's dark. It's dull. It's gloomy. It's downer. All right? He's a downer. Just like the real Jim Jones was a downer. All right? I'm just telling y'all, man. Everything is about energy. Another thing with Jim Jones, everywhere the fuck he go, bad shit happen. All right? He always been a bad cloud. He almost ruined Cameron's legacy, too, because he's a fool. All right? He's a fool. So I'm just showing y'all, man. The street guys played out, man. The street guy lost the battle. You see his son sitting there. His son is a nerd. The nerds win now. That's why he said, Dad, spit the raps. I work the computer. Just showing y'all, man. And then showing y'all how back in 2013, this what he was doing. Diary of a Hollywood Street King. No words. See that? People knew what was going on back then, y'all. So if you didn't know what was going on, your stupid ass late. This over 10 years ago. I ain't nothing new. Jim Jones, the one who was doing that shit first. Everything is wrong from top to bottom. The T looks like a bra and his ass is showing. The funny thing is, they think they appear manly, but they come across as G-A-Y. See that? Back then, y'all. Just told you I ain't nothing new. So I'm gonna ask you again, people, where do we go? What changed? What's different? You tell me. I don't think nothing changed. Same old thing to me. So only way things gonna change when you change your mind and start doing different things. Keep telling you, that whole rap thing is meant to go in circles, keep you stupid and get nowhere. All right? Meanwhile, it's all about business. Business. Rapping in the house has nothing to do with business. So I want y'all to see the glory in the end. Nothing. All right? And this the real Jim Jones. This ain't no front. This who he is, y'all. Without the glamour and the glitz. Nigga probably go rent chains from jewelry stores. Pink and white top. Pink and white tight top. These still some of the comments, y'all. These are the comments from this 10 years ago. Wow. Pink and white tight top and trousers. Below his backside. Straight up HMO sexual. Look at these rappers. Supposed to be hard, nuts, and gangster types, but really they are weak, effeminate, manginas, and chicken necks. Black men are in a serious crisis. Next is the black man wearing the skirts. Do y'all see that? That was 11 years ago. So what are we talking about? What part y'all didn't understand? When everybody was running crazy about Jim Jones, I told you half the niggas was still shouting Jim Jones. They just came home from jail. They was in jail, so they ain't know nothing anyway. The point is, he been a bozo, a clown, and he is the one that got a lot of dudes locked up. And I'm telling you, man, he ran around with that blood talk, but the whole time he was a fraud. He was 6'9" before 6'9". And Jimmy was also the one down with the hip-hop police. They wasn't following him. Get it? He was leading them. That's what happened. All right? That's what I'm telling y'all, man. He's a fraud and always been a fraud. Ain't no way in hell you could be a blood gangster, run around the city of New York and do all this shit. This motherfucker never spent a day in jail. So now you see, y'all, he's done. I just wanted y'all to see that. Jimmy ain't in Vegas headlining. Because this where the playground at now, y'all. It always been like that, but now it's the Vegas revamped. Vegas revamped, and now it's going to be Vegas without the criminal element. Get it? It's probably going to still be sophisticated prostitution, but it's going to be different. And Jimmy, he ain't getting none of that Vegas money. He got to hide out because he ain't doing too good, y'all. See that? Now you see why that time he went in the Gucci store, they played his ass? He's a joke, y'all. Hopefully you got it through your head. Another thing he was in the news about, that fight in the airport, he didn't even get in trouble. When can you fight in the airport and not get in trouble? See that? I'm just showing y'all, man. Now y'all see, this what rap do in the end, y'all. When you don't take care of your business, this what happens when you're a fucking rapper. So I'm just showing you, man. New rap game, new money, and Jim Jones ain't getting none of it. Only the people that held it down. And also another thing with Jim Jones, don't forget too, y'all. He rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. He rubbed a lot of people the wrong way when he was on top. He thought he was the man, and a lot of people don't like him in the industry. Now let's move on past the industry stuff, because there's some stuff I did not know. I did not know it was 14 mass shootings in 3 days in the U.S. as Florida stills lead nation in 2024. I didn't know it was all these mass shootings, y'all. I didn't know that. Did y'all know it was 14 mass shootings in 3 days? Did y'all know that? Mind you, it was just a shooting in New York City that was a mass shooting, but I told you, when it's a shooting in the hood, they don't call it a mass shooting. This article has nothing to do with the shooting that happened in Brooklyn over the weekend. It has nothing to do with that. So I'm just showing y'all 14 mass jump offs in 3 days. I did not see this on the news at all. And they say within this, kids to grown-ups in different situations. Let's take a look. Hold up. It was a violent weekend around the country. There were 14 mass bombings in the U.S. in the last 3 days, according to data from the Gun Violence Archive, including one in Florida. All right, it was in Florida. It was in Michigan. I think it was Alabama. I was going so fast, I lived the list. It was like 5 different states. Something. It was a couple states. It was like Alabama. It was West Virginia. Yeah, y'all. And guess what? Same scenario. One situation. They say when they got one of the shooters in the prison, he took his life. In another situation, I think they had to take him out. But this stuff been going on, y'all. We don't know no clue. So remember we was talking about that purge? This is what I mean when I said the purge is going on, y'all. It's just not being televised. It's slow motion, meaning it's going down, but you just ain't going to see it like that. You just got to watch the numbers, and you got to pay attention to the news. Why? How we know that, y'all? Because this is purge behavior. 14 mass shootings in 3 states, y'all, in 3 days, in multiple states. Did we not just look at the 17 tornadoes? It happened in 1 day, something like that. So you'll clearly see things are different, y'all. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all, you getting a certain feeling in your stomach, like something ain't right, because that's the type of year this is. Another thing people forget, this is a leap year. Being that this a leap year, everything is out of order. And not only that, it's a leap year, so things are going to keep leaping off. But this is not normal order of this year. That's what people didn't understand. If you're not grounded and you're not focused, you're going to be all over the place, because this year is all over the place. It's very chaotic. So like I said, those who know going to know, and those who don't, they just ain't going to know. Now the world going to be based on everything you know. So that's why I got the What's Poppin' show, so you'll know a little something, and maybe you can make it a little more. Get it? That's about it, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all the transition, how the world is changing. Get it? Those who have will have, and those who have will be straight. Those who don't are going to suffer, and I'm showing you the example of suffering through Jim Jones. And remember, everything starts from the top to the bottom, all right? When you see the people at the top taking losses, falling, all you got to know, y'all, it's a chain of command. That means if Jim Jones fell off, what that mean, y'all? Everybody that was dependent on Jim Jones, they fell off. What happened to the team? The bodyguard, the DJ, the manager, the drivers. Now they ain't getting money. You see, it's a whole chain of event with hip-hop. So when I was trying to tell people that they were shutting down hip-hop on purpose, they also understood that they were shutting down a lot of revenue and destroying a lot of households, because a lot of these rappers, they might have an entourage of 20 people they take care of. Get it? So nobody's eating. And the drug game shut down. So now you see what's going on. Because back in the days, Jim Jones might have had some dudes, some homies on the block moving at work. He probably would still been all right. But see, a lot of people know the truth. See, people like Cam and them know, you got to be legit now, man. You're going to jail. So that's why the smart brothers have created ways to make money. And it's faster than drug money now, and clean. So that's what's going on now, y'all. So other than that, I wanted to show y'all the transitions, right? You're going to keep seeing these new transitions. Now you're going to see probably a trend of people trying to get booked out in Vegas because that's the guaranteed gig. You know, before you might have had to do a 4-city 20-day tour. Now you can do 20 days straight in Vegas and chill. That's how they got it set up now. So the people that got a certain name, they straight. So just showing you how things are changing. That's really it. I dropped the link. If y'all good, I'm good. Hit. If we bust moves up out of here, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Watch this finals. Shout out to everybody. What's up, Shayla? I'm pissed about this and what they're trying to do back. Okay, bring back the old days when they fought the Vietnam War. Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's what they doing. They bringing a lot of old stuff back, and they just, I'm gonna be real, y'all. They basically like freestyling on people's life right now. They just making up shit. It's not gonna. It's just that's what's going on, y'all. See, back then they did it different. They had all these people brainwashed to the point, man. This Jim Jones stuff deep, man. Every time I see it, because this was deep. And y'all gotta remember that was mostly black people. This was a trick on black people from California when they was tricking black people to sell their homes, man. If I do research, I'll probably find out most of them black homes that were owned, they probably turned that shit in Silicon Valley. I'm telling y'all that's how deep this shit was. They used Jim Jones to deceive these people, to get them out of their homes. They were signing a property over him and all of that. Then they got them all to Guyana and got rid of all of their ass. This shit was a program. Nobody got in trouble for it. And all those people was dead, and most of them was black people. That's what they didn't tell people. But that's how they did it back then. They didn't have rap music. They didn't have social media. But this how many people been dying for social media. This how many people been dying from rap. It just ain't in one field where you can see the picture. Get it? Some of y'all getting it. What's up, C Mills? What up, bro?
What's up, fam? What's up, chat?
You want to tap in before we tap out? I'll let the people, man. What's good, bro?
What's good, y'all? Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, I definitely agree, man. Like, this shit change ain't nothing the same. This music, this rap shit over with, bro. I mean, this shit is over with. And I'm seeing it everywhere from the east to the west, you know, down here. You know, we be having the South by Southwest, the music festivals. Ain't nothing the same, bro. Like, and it was crazy is a lot of people are starting to open their eyes and see the same thing, that rap is not the same. None of this hip hop, man.
And think about it. Then rappers keep dying. That's another way to tell you rappers dead. You get what I'm saying? Rappers keep dying.
Yep.
How's it gonna grow? Rappers keep dying.
Every time you turn around, it's a rapper dying, somebody getting killed.
I got another one for you, C Mills. What other genre of music is entertainers keep dying like that? No other genre of music.
No other genre.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't no country music.
Insanity now.
Man, it's
so
way past insanity, bro.
Be like, man, you know what? You know, so that's what I'm telling people, man. So what you think about this? You know, 50 opening up, letting Cam come on the stage, getting money together.
Shit, like, because you know they was beefing,
showing growth.
Because you know they was beefing back in the day. But I love to see that. I love to see 50 bring out, you know, Cam, especially when they was going at it. But on the top of that, like Cam speaking his truth, 50 been speaking the truth. Them like the only ones that's standing up, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of standing up for themselves and a lot of people in the industry, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and nobody else speaking up and nobody else, you know, coming out. But it is good to see them get money because I like 50 and I like Cam, you know what I'm saying? Like, but just to see them get money on that level versus what they was back in the day, I love to see that. And that's what a lot of guys should have been doing instead of putting that beef shit all in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas always got to put some beef shit and make it more than what it is.
Exactly. So like you said, this show growth, it show maturity, you know, it shows change. And the number one thing that kill people is they don't change. And people think things gonna stay the same.
Exactly, fact. It's gonna change.
People gotta remember. Let's think. Let me predict some shit. Y'all forget 50 do power. Don't be surprised. You start seeing Cam in some 50 project. They might do some shit together. Y'all know Cam can do his little acting thing. They might set up a whole nother shit. Get it? So that's what it's about. That entertainment and that networking. If that's what they're gonna do. But you gotta remember, Cam is an actor, man. Cam know how to act. 50 got shit going on, so they can actually start putting some film together. Get it? I'm pretty sure they brain gonna think, and 50 ain't stupid neither. Probably like, yo, kid, I want you to be in some stuff. Get it? And both guys was at each other's neck.
And both of them some hustlers.
Something else. You'll see Cam was never stupid. Like, he was never trying to wear no blood stuff. He knew who he was. He was like, yo, I'm gonna let them wear that shit. That shit make money. I'll let them do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Cam never claimed that. Cam just claimed his block and his hood where he from. You know what I'm saying? That was Cam and Joel with all that blood shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to entice people. But on the flip side, yeah, I'm really glad to see that, bro, because like you said, it showed unity and showing the growth that from where they was at in the past, you know what I'm saying, that, hey, we can get this money because ain't nobody else doing it. Ain't nobody else trying to step up to put their ideas together, or put if the black community and the rap community could put their money together and come on agreement and stop all the beef. And you know how much further we can get along in the society and in our communities. You know, the schools and the communities, just rebuilding the communities. They would just take their funds and their money and just give a little bit back until wherever they from, what state, whatever city, to just help build up, you know what I'm saying, the communities, rather than take from them and give them poison and give them alcohol and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that niggas over that shit, bro. Excuse me.
What I'm noticing, to keep it real, I'm gonna keep it real, right? A lot of people, they don't know how to network, man. A lot of people, they don't know how to network. They don't know business. They just don't. Then it's a selfish, predatory mentality where they don't know how to do business, and you can't do business with them. Get it? Because a lot of people also never see the big picture. They chase the money. And that's why people see, business people know you don't chase the money. It's about the investment, and the right investments are going to bring the money. See, everybody know that when you make a real investments take time. But see, that's why I don't do business with people. That's why I don't rock with a lot of people, because a lot of people, they want gratification quick, or they always want something fast. Get it? And they don't understand the process.
And that's why I tell people also too, it's about the relationships that you build, because that's gonna bring the money. You build the relationships the right way, that's gonna build the money. But when you come on that fuck shit, you know what I'm saying, with that business, man, and that's one thing black people don't know how to understand businesses. They don't want to do business the right way. That's one thing my dad always taught me. He's like, you can have something, but like, just say for instance, he got his landscape company. You got to have $2 million worth of insurance for that, for commercial. You got black guys out here who start their company, but guess what? They don't want to get the insurance. They pay to go to the next level because they want to try to shortcut shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just those little things right there to keep us back, because we always want to, I'm going to end up paying more money. But do you know how much more business you're going to get, more money that you're going to make if you pay that insurance because it's required? But no, niggas want a shortcut. Niggas want to find the easy way out. Niggas don't want to grind, don't want to put the time and the work in. Like you said, an investment, it takes time. It's nothing you're going to see instant results overnight. That shit going to take time. You let that shit grow and keep doing what you got to do. Before you know it, man, that shit going to be a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, that you wouldn't even expect. But niggas want to keep dipping in. Niggas want to look good.
Thing too. People call themselves want to make money, want to be business, but they don't got patience. You can't do business with somebody that ain't got no patience, that doesn't have patience. Get it? You gotta have patience, man. So that's what be going on now too. That's why a lot of cutthroat other shit happening. People turning on each other, you know, because people don't win in the business with people. Money ain't panning out right, or you got more problems than me. You need the money fast because your bills and all that shit, and you doing business with a dude like that. But I might be the type to do business just try to watch my money grow, and long term, you get it. That's why I say it's other things, man. We never understood certain things about business, man. Everything was, I need the money right now. See? That's why you got fast food and then you got 5-star restaurants. It's two different ways to eat.
And there's no shade. And there's no, a lot of people never understood. To any other race, but that's why I, you know, saying I got other people that I mess when it comes to business, because I'm just being real, and you know, just like it is. When it comes to like doing certain type of business, I don't mess with black people. I'm so serious. It's not like that. Now, I will support black-owned companies and businesses. You know what I'm saying, as far as that's already established. But I'm talking about doing certain business with niggas. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't learn so much and from white boys, from Mexicans, from Chinese, like seriously, like to the point where it's like, damn, like something I'm not gonna get from most brothers, and it's not all, but it's some, and it's just the truth.
But that's how you get real knowledge. You got to talk to other people. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go,
Yep.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Even if I don't care if all your people gave you hella knowledge, you still got to get knowledge from other people. That's
exactly.
how that's how I started really getting smart. When I started dealing with the world, other people. Get it? Because I thought I knew it all. I thought I did. I thought I knew a whole lot, but I only knew a lot about my world and what was going on in my shit. Get it? That's what I kept telling people. It's a process. When you start learning the real world, then you start learning what life is about, and then you start learning you was lied to, and your whole shit was set up for failure. Get it? So when I see failure, I know failure when I see it. You see? That's why whenever you see this dude, he's gonna always look miserable and dry. Always. Because everything is energy, y'all. And let me show you, like I said, man, these brothers got history, man. You see? And that was right before 50 got shot up. Kid Capri, Cam. That's what Cam was the man. That's what everybody was hungry. Everybody want to come up. That's right before 50 got shot up. So that's why I say a lot of things changed, man. A lot of things changed in the game, man. But at one point, everybody was cool. And it's like it was all about that fake ass king crown shit that turned everything backwards, man.
Yeah, that King of New York shit. Yeah.
And it was success. Everybody started power tripping for success. And that's what happened. But the point is, man, when men grow up, they're able to put childish things away. And that's why we see now that it's up to the men. Now you see that Jimmy was a boy the whole time, man. It never grew up, man. He never grew up. He never grew up, y'all. I want y'all to see how that thug shit, rap shit, it cooked niggas' brains. When I told y'all it made us don't want to be fathers, it made us want to run the street, it made us want to be doing certain shit forever, man. And that's okay if that's what you want to do. But the main thing is a lot of families failed during that shit, and a lot of failure got produced. Period, man. Same way he teaching his son to be a zero like him. This man was rich. He had millions. His son could have did anything, man. He could have put his son through any school, did anything, man. He could have made his son a real estate owner. He didn't do nothing with his son. That's why his son in the house with him, probably smoking blunts and making fucking beats, man. I want y'all to see failure, man. Don't care about none of that money shit.
Like Nas said, he living in the second childhood.
So y'all, man.
Like Nas said, he living in the second childhood.
This is what you're looking at, mental health right here, y'all, if you didn't know. This is mental health. It's a mental health issue. When you're 40-something, about 45, and this is what you do with your life. It's the same man that didn't want to get married once upon a time when he was in his prime. Remember, him and Chris was tight. They had a Love and Hip Hop show. He was part of producing that show. He could have married back then, squared up, got into films and other shit, and been on some 50 Cent shit early, executive producer. But he wanted to rap, he wanted to shine, he wanted to be on the block, and he wanted that hood shit. So now you see what he got him, y'all. Nothing. So that's it. I'm gonna close out. And what you want to say, what you got to say about this, bro? These 14 mass shootings, man.
Damn, I ain't even hear about that, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, I didn't know about it. There's a media blackout on all real stuff, y'all. I didn't know about this. What up, Wax?
That is too, bro. Like, when you don't hear nothing reported on this stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like 14 mass shootings in 3 days, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But all this shit, but honestly, bro, all this shit is sanctioned, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe all this shit is sanctioned, bro. Because,
as far as we know, it could be somebody walking around whacking people, just executing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This could be just out the woodwork. That's why I say it's downplay. We don't know how. You don't know how it happened, what happened. It could be somebody just going around clip. You know what I'm saying? Remember I said the other day, it's a lot of time it was like that. We'll have events and it be shooting, but we ain't got nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it, bro.
Just get the blame.
Yep, nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know what's crazy though, fam? Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? Because I heard it was a report that, you know, a lot of even them cops and FBI agents used to, like, from Chicago to New York, they used to just go around shooting at the opposite gangs, starting beefs too.
Yeah, man.
Like, they go around shooting other gang members.
I know you're going with it, bro.
Yep.
That's swept under the rug. The substance is protected. Okay. Yeah, man. I see them politics heating up, though. It's definitely heating up. That's why I just got my eye open and was watching.
Yeah, man. You don't hear them reporting on none of this stuff.
Yeah. Ones and twos all over U.S. you didn't hear about. They only broadcast mass when they picking up. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, 14, y'all. And like I said,
14
tomorrow,
and ain't
when I
nobody
do the live
report.
tomorrow, I'll load up the states it happened at because it was all in. I'm gonna be real, it was all states where the natives from. You get it? All the main states. It was like Alabama. Or you go and say it. No, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm just gonna show y'all on the map. Yeah, specific states too. Other than that, man, that shit ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I gotta get up in the morning. We got more work to do this week. We got more coming. Y'all stay tuned. Salute C Mills for pulling up.
Salute, fame always, bro.
Watching this live.
Salute to the
That's right,
family. Salute to the chat.
Right. Such a least. That's right, y'all.
Everybody.
Yeah. It's a lot going down. I'm gonna tell you like this: between the Midwest and the Deep South, it seems like that's where the target's at. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where a lot of stuff going down. Remember the fires was going on in Texas, the mass fire, like all these different things been affecting people, but we just don't know what happened to the people. Get it? We done seen storms, floods, right? What happened to the people? We seen firestorms. Where the people at? That's what I say, man. Meanwhile, we don't know. We don't know. Could have been people just getting wiped out for the past couple months. We have no clue.
Yep.
That's what we at with it. Meanwhile, what? We know new people coming in. So who's to say the old people ain't getting flooded out, burnt out, get it, pushed out? We'll never know, will we?
Nope.
I say, man, on that note, yeah, it's a lot of different things going on, man. So when I be talking about that all-out warfare, that's what I be trying to tell people. What is that, y'all? Are we at war? What's going on? These are questions you gotta ask, man. And I tell people, you're in a false sense of reality, man. Meaning there ain't nobody safe anytime, any place. And it ain't about living in fear. It's about just knowing what time it is, y'all. And on that note, man, What's Poppin' Show. Another one in the books. I'll be back again. Y'all stay tuned on For No Fame. Catch me in the morning, 7 a.m. on that For No Fame live show. All right. It's going to be a long summer, but we're going to be all right. Once again, salute, Shader. Thanks for pulling up.
Black Appreciate you,
Hannah, what's up, bro? That's right, Miss Shader. You got to pay attention to your surroundings. If you never did in your life, this is the most important time to pay attention to everything, y'all. I'm telling you like this. I can be talking to y'all on the computer, and my side eye, I'm looking at shit. I don't got roaches, but if I had a roach, I see a roach on the wall. With the side eye looking at the computer at the same time. That's how much I be on point, bro. You don't say I see everything moving. But that's the time we in. You get it? So look, knowledge is the key, man. You know the ledge, you won't fall off the edge. Shit on that, man. We out of here. One.
Facts.
Let's go. Bye-bye, Jimmy. It's over for you, boy. You're done. You ain't never gonna see another penny, Jimmy. You finished, nigga. See that? They trolling your ass, Jimmy. Look.